Good morning, people of the internet. It is February 22nd. We are at the Tucson Bicycle Classic. It is day 2, the road race. We're out by Sayurita. I'm probably butchering that name. Today the road race, the lap is about 20 miles and about 900 feet of climbing. So a little bit more climbing than is probably good for my stocky frame, but we'll see how this goes. Still lots of people out here. The loop we're doing is actually part of the Tucson shootout, but in reverse. We're going to use Mission Road, Duval Mines Road, and Helmet Peak Road, but all in reverse of the normal shootout route. So a little bit different. We'll see how it goes today. I'm anxious. Bye. All right, so this is the sign-in. You had to go up and sign your name in. They were actually fining people who didn't sign in, which I don't know why that cracked me up, but it kind of did. Everybody's taking this pretty seriously. Here's my teammate Gibbo. He is warming up, and he started his race just 5 minutes after mine. So, yes, I am racing with the Cat 4-5s. They combined the 4 and 5 fields, which made me a little nervous. Lots of teenagers, lots of younger people, lots of people without too much experience, but hey, that's the way these races go. I was a little nervous. The first 8 miles is kind of rolling uphill, and I thought it might be very difficult to hang on. Here is the start as we roll out onto Duval Mines Road, and it was not all that hot and heavy right off the bat. This guy on the left here, that's Oliver Latinsky. He is a 13-year-old kid from Oregon. So good to see him out there. I'm glad he was in the race. Good job, Ollie. And then we rolled along this road, Mission Road, heading up to Helmet Peak Road. And there were some rollers. Some guys tried to do some attacks on the rollers. Nobody ever got away. There was no one big team that kind of controlled everything. That's pretty common in 4-5 races. So that's kind of what happened. It was a lot of work, and then, oh, look, there's Oliver Latinsky again. Hey, Oliver, nice to see you. There was a section coming down Helmet Peak Road where we were, I think this might be it. This is coming down Duval Peak Road. We're doing 35 miles an hour here, coasting, because it's not that steep. It's 2 or 3%, but when you're in a group of 50 cyclists, you kind of just motor through it. Take a right from Helmet Peak Road onto, I don't know what road this is. Anyway, but it was a flat section along here. Being flat and before the finish line, there was always some attacks, and you kind of had to jump on it and ramp up here. But I was always able to kind of stay attached. Here's a section. Now, there was a big crash about 10 miles to go. And did I catch it with my video camera? No, I caught that crappy clip that just showed us sitting up at the end because we crashed, and so some guy crossed wheels with somebody else. 10 or 15 guys went down. I happened to be behind it, but I missed it. I was able to get around, thank goodness. So I was able to stay with that front group. But after that, we kind of sat up for a few miles because nobody really knew what they should do. Should we keep racing? Should we wait for people to set up? And no, we didn't. Eventually, we were right back on it. This is the finishing stretch, and it's kind of 2% uphill going up Duval Mines Road, and there was a few attacks. 2 guys actually gapped just a little bit, one by a few seconds and one by 6 seconds. And I am just trying heck to stay attached and just hanging on by a thread with all these young people. And so I just kind of lost it right here at the end and just couldn't quite hang on to the end. So I did finish with the front group, but 5 seconds behind them or 8 seconds behind them, something like that. So here they are all going away, and I didn't quite hang with them. Here's me finishing all by myself behind everybody else, feeling like, what the crap do I road race for? Road racing sucks. I want my mountain bike. There's a shot of me finishing, thinking, I'm gonna throw this bike in the ditch, and I give up. So no good. Anyway, I'm back to mountain bike racing someday. No, I'm doing all this freaking road camp coming up. Anyway, this was my Strava thing. It was 41 miles, 1,700 feet of climbing. We averaged about 24.5 miles an hour, so not all that fast, but still pretty fast. I tell you, they're supposed to separate the 50-year-olds from the rest of the group so that we know in the 4-5 field where the 50-year-olds are ranked and where the 40-year-olds ranked. I went and asked some of the race organizers, and they didn't even know yet. They're like, we don't have that all set up, so I don't even know where I'm sitting in the 50-year-olds. I looked around and didn't see any gray hair, so maybe I'm in the lead. I don't know. We'll have to find out tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching.